Hi there. When we last left off, I'd just killed the ruined sentinels and celebrated in a bombastic way by leaping across the room. I went and leveled up, and now let's have a look at the status. Level 54, so doing quite well really. 19 strength. I'm working on that. I'm working on building that up as much as possible. That's kind of, I guess, my main focus at the moment. And I'm going to stick with the mace because of the strength bonus that I get from wielding it. And I've leveled that weapon up to +4 now, so it's going to be quite powerful. I'm not in the Lost Bastille anymore. I decided to come to the Pirates' Cove, run through this area, and kind of meet myself halfway in the Bastille sort of thing, and kind of join these two paths together, and then carry on in the Lost Bastille after doing this. This could be a very difficult area. I think they would have made it more difficult. There are plenty of torches now, whereas there weren't torches before. Let's run over here. Okay, he plainly knows that I'm here. When I think of areas that will benefit from the new lighting engine in Scholar, this is one of the first that comes to mind. Because there are certain enemies here which react to light, let's just say. So it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out with the addition of all these sort of sconces and things. Another infantry axe. I think I already have one. Probably a decent weapon though. Looks like some people have fallen down. I would have thought that would have knocked him in, but never mind. That certainly did. I don't know why I went for the parry. Never really been able to do that in this game. In Dark Souls 1, yeah, parry everything all the time. Constantly parrying. In Dark Souls 2, I never got to grips with it. Is that an enemy there? Or just a dead body? I think just a dead body. Standard tactic is to leg it in here and then sort of deal with these. Okay. Shit. God damn. Certainly more enemies. I really hope I pick up some life gems coming through here. I've only got 7 at the moment after using that one. So, I could do with building up a supply. I used a hell of a lot in my attempts to get through the Bastille. Okay, you're coming down to meet me. Fair enough. Surprise! Yeah, he's really aggressive too. Could do without that, thanks. I'm surprised he didn't drop his torch, but never mind. Liar ahead. The ultimate objective of this area is to get to this ship over here, but you can't come straight across the jetty as it's broken. You have to go up into this kind of crumbling town, hugging the cliff, and go all the way around it. It wouldn't be much fun if you could just go from A to B just like that. That'd be far too easy. So they make you go around, which is cool. I like it. It's a good area. What's really quite tough in terms of equipment degradation. There are no bonfires like halfway through the area. There's that one at the start, and then that's it. Now they seem to have sorted equipment degradation out quite a lot. Like they seem to have fixed that problem, or not. If not fixed it, at least slowed it. So it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But if it, as I am wholly reliant on the mace, you know, none of my other weapons are any good really. If it does start to wear down, that could become a problem. There's Lucatiel. She's not usually here.
I thought that might be you. You haven't changed a bit, have you? The longer I am here, the more madness I discover. A wretched place indeed, but not without traces of its former glory. What could have caused such degradation? Ah, yes. This is for you.
Cheers.
Of course, I've no idea. Our land of Mirror is surrounded by... There is only one way up in Mirror. My family had little fault with two things. I was raised. Life was hard, but I had swift success. And then I... Have you heard of the undead? An undead gradually loses his humanity. Finally, he turns into a hollow. One can skirt this wicked fate, assuming, of course, I can only have... I'm sorry. I suppose I've...
Ah, the mask has come off. Is that a tattoo around her eye, or birthmark, or a bruise or something? I'm not quite sure.
I'm sorry.
Oh. It's nice to hear it. It's nice to see you. It'd be good if you could help me out rather than just sort of leaning there. Oh, so casual. Filthy casuals. Pointless ahead. This is entirely pointless. For comfort. But also pointless. Comforting and pointless. So this is... Yeah, it was coming up there before I took a detour. For a jumping attack. Behind. Brilliant. There's a few surprises in this area. There are definitely more enemies to sort of leap out at me and whatnot, but I think I've handled it fairly well so far. And yeah, let's hope they're not famous last words. Can't get up to that chap from here. Need to go through the building he's standing on. Don't really want to get filled full of arrows. If I look like I'm a bit lost, it's because I am. I want to keep these carts in the way. No, I definitely have to break them down. You can see this cylinder that's filled with oil, and it can either be broken on you, or you can break it yourself and get covered in oil, and then these flaming arrows will actually set you alight, causing a tremendous amount of damage. You really want to avoid that happening. Might be wise to back into a little corner here. Or it might not be. Whoa! There's that guy leading me with his arrow. That was lucky. Shit. Bit of damage, as unavoidable, I think. Oh, bloody hell. And that's me done. Oh, dearie me. Clever. That was a very clever combination of attacks. Really good work from that pirate. I like that he kind of delayed his final hit as well then, just kind of relishing the fact that I had nothing to do. I couldn't do anything because I had no stamina because of the kick. Just like, and now you die. Brilliant. I can't take this, therefore help me. It is a difficult place. I don't think anyone would argue with that. Christ. Maybe I'll go for 2 hands. Mind you, the dogs are quite difficult to avoid. My worry is if I go past this building without going in and killing the enemies there, will they just sort of come up and meet me anyway? Alright, that's annoying. That's very annoying. Don't fall down. Bloody hell. Change my tactics a little bit. So there's a chap up here who I definitely want to pull down. They seem to have writing all over their bodies. I've never really noticed that before. I wish I could get a close look at this. Maybe I can. Do I have binoculars? Is it an inventory item? Binoculars, do I have them? No, I don't think so. Okay. Let's try that whole thing again. That was annoying. Caught there. Hey dog. There's a dog over there. Okay. Has he fallen down? Or is he after me? He fell down, but he is after me still. I think I just spotted my binoculars. Now sometimes I was saying that arrows come in handy. I don't favour this style of play. That is intelligent play. Normally I like to just rush in guns blazing. At the moment. Just see what my equip load is at. Yeah, okay. Take this off for now. Maybe use it again in a minute. Okay. Yeah, it's throwing oil at me to set me alight. In the hopes that he will set me alight. I'd like these dogs to come out and come and see me, but they're not coming. They'll come when I come over here, though. As we found out last time. Am I covered in oil? I'm covered in dogs. Shit. That was unpleasant. Definitely feel like I could have dealt with that better. Don't you dare. Ah, this is a really good time to use a lockstone. Fortunately I have none, so I guess I won't. And here's a big fella. Rude of me to destroy the table they're sitting at. Ah, I didn't do a running attack. It's been quite cagey. I didn't want him to try and heal. I wanted to keep the pressure on the enemy as much as possible. Bandit axe and lots of brigand equipment. We'll check that out in a minute. Just clear out the rest of this house first. Okay, that took all of my stamina. Every last bit of it. Certainly wouldn't like to come through here with a weaker weapon. It's only taking me 2 hits to dispatch these guys, and I still feel like I'm getting ganged up on quite regularly. Well, that's okay, you can do that. That's not okay. I wish you hadn't fallen down. So if you look at me now, you can see I'm kind of looking a bit greasy. A bit oily. Need a wash. And eventually that will wear off. So I appear to have come at a shortcut, but from the wrong side, because I can't open it. And you can see through there, there's a pull chain. Not a chain, but you know, something you can pull to open the shortcut. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Anyway, I picked up a bandit axe. Yeah, okay, that looks like a pretty good weapon. So if my mace does degrade completely, I can always use the bandit axe. That'll certainly be good. There I picked up some brigand armor, which is not bad for its weight, I would say. Pretty good. It has no poise at all. The Varangian cuffs. They dropped from the pirates, I believe. The brigand gauntlets. Again, so not as good as what I've got. Drangleg leggings. Yeah, the Royal Swordsman gloves picked up in the Lost Bastille are reasonably heavy, but also quite good. Didn't even notice this chap standing up. If he's not going to come this way, I think I'll just carry on up around here. So these are the enemies I mentioned earlier on. They don't particularly like I don't know why that didn't hit him. My swings just sort of went straight through. And now I'm down to 0. Oh yes, you can see that my weapon is degrading a lot. Oh, I really don't need this. My weapon's just sort of swinging through them, and I guess they only have a tiny hitbox, which is their head. Huh, thankfully you can do that. I didn't realise, but that's cool. Usually something you can do with humanoid enemies, but other kinds of enemies that doesn't normally work. And obviously here it did. I'd really like to open that shortcut. You see, it is under there, isn't it? I mean, it's here. See this sort of little ramp, this little steps going down. That leads to the shortcut. So perhaps if I go through this building and then down, if that's possible to do, I'll get to it that way. This has changed. This is a bit different. Yeah, strong, aren't you? It might be worth my while going in for the backstab. Longsword, decent. Okay. This is where a torch would come in handy. And send them backing off, but oh. Discretion is the better part of valor. That's my motto. My cowardly motto. I deal with this guy before his friends catch up. Yes. Going round in bloody circles. I can hear them falling down to the lower level again. I can't separate them. Can't seem to separate them. I can probably fall off a cliff if I really try hard enough. Ugh. I'd love to have a torch. If any of these were lit, then I could light my torch, but they aren't bloody lit. Possibly there's one in the building. No. Right, back up again. I'll avoid them. I really just want to open that shortcut. That's what I'd really like to do. Continuing to fight with a mace which is almost broken seems foolish. You missed me. That was crap. Timing, very poor. I had no idea he was there, and he just missed. Behind! Yes, behind. I appear to have already dealt with all the things that would be behind me. See if I can get that shortcut open, and then I'll have to stop this one. It's getting a bit long, this video. Are they coming after me? No. Not at the moment. Can't go down. Lots of enemies up here. Bloody hell. Ouch. Six life gems only. Absolutely better to spend a life gem than to save it, get killed. Lose all your souls. What does this do? Ooh. Look at that. The ghost chip. The Flying Welshman. It's a reference to Monkey Island. Before you all get up in my grill. Try jumping off. Maybe down this way. Okay. Possibly there's a shortcut through here. Possibly there's a horrible beastie. Okay. What the bloody hell are you? Never seen that enemy type. Completely new enemy type. That's pretty interesting. Oh great, they're just going to smash the door down, aren't they? Who's in here? Gavlan? Nope. Gavlan. Ah, wonderful. Brilliant! I did it! And there's Gavlan. What's going on down here? I'll come back to this. Thanks for watching. It's been pretty intense this week. Today. Next time, do a bit of wheeling and dealing with Gavlan and board the pirate ship. Alright, cheers.